Hey, Teach, thanks for getting that letter of reckon. No problem, man. You look a lot better. Yeah, my girlfriend and me went and got some pho. It helped my throat. You mean your girlfriend and I went and got some pho? No, you pervert. She's 16. I went with her, not you. No, you idiot. Look, you said my girlfriend and me went and got some pho, but that's not correct. It should be my girlfriend and I went. This is called pronoun case. Because your girlfriend and you are the subjects of the sentence, you were the people going to do something. You can't say me. You wouldn't say me went and got pho. One easy way to spot this is if you delete your girlfriend from the sentence. Then you can choose between me went and got some pho or I went and got some pho. It's easy to spot when you do it that way. Does that make sense? Okay, that makes sense, but you still have no chance with her. She'd never date somebody who doesn't know how to pronounce pho. You disgust me. So pronoun case is really, really common. People screw it up all the time. Whenever you couple a pronoun like me or I with a name or a person like my girlfriend or Sharon, it's really difficult to figure out which to work. But it's very, very clear if you just delete the name attached to the actual pronoun. In these sentences, check it out. The first one is my brother and I or me are going to hang out at the park. The second one is my girlfriend and I or me are going to the movies. Now, look, these are really, really simple basic sentences. But to figure out if you need I or me, just erase my brother or my girlfriend, and it should look like this. Now you can see I am going to hang out at the park. And again, you'd have to change the verb, but the idea is that you wouldn't say me am going to hang out at the park. You'd say I am going to hang out at the park. And for the other sense, you delete my girlfriend and you say I or me are going to the movies. You say I am going to the movies. Again, we have to change the verb are, but ultimately you can see really clearly you wouldn't say me am going to do something. You say I am going to do something. Make sense? Now, this doesn't just apply for I and me. It applies for he, him, she, her. You have you and you. That doesn't change at all. That's nice. You have they, them, and you have we, us. You also have who and whom, which we will go over soon. But let's just focus on the basic ones for now. What you need to realize is that all of the subjects are things that are attached to verbs. These are the action characters. So if you have like he is going or him is going, you're obviously going to select he is because, again, it goes with he and is, subject, verb. The objects are attached to prepositions, or they're the direct object of the action. Let's check out this next set of questions. So we have these 5 sentences. They're pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and read them. My sister threw the ball at I or me. Okay, no problem. The postman brought the letter for she or her. Okay, fine. The coach benched he, him. Mom was really happy when he, him brought home the report card. And finally, my dad was excited because my brother and blank won the race. So I or me. All right, now what we need to do is figure out what are we dealing with? Remember, if there's a verb attached to the pronoun, like I am going to the race, then you have to go with the subject. I, you, he, she, they, we. Okay, these are all action characters. They're attached to verbs. If there's a preposition attached, and remember, a preposition is anything you can do to a cloud. You can be over the cloud, under the cloud, around the cloud. If there's a preposition, you have to go with objects. And we'll see these a lot, but let's just give this a shot. Remember, if there's a verb attached, you have to go with the subject. If there's a preposition attached, you have to go with the object. And again, you can refer to the chart that I just showed you. But again, let's try these out. Let's see what the answers are. Okay, so let's give these a shot. The first one, my sister threw the ball at me. Okay, now why is it me? Because the at is a preposition. You can fly at the cloud. So if you have the preposition attached to the object, or excuse me, the pronoun, you have to go with the object of pronoun. That's it. The postman brought the letter for blank. Now this would be for her. You wouldn't say for she. For is a preposition. So you have to go, obviously, with the objective pronoun, all right? You wouldn't say for she, you say for her. The third one, the coach benched blank. Okay, now again, you're going to say the coach benched him. You wouldn't say the coach benched he. There's no preposition here, but it is the direct object of the action. So it's like he ran over him, right? Or he carried him. You wouldn't say he, right? You wouldn't say he carried he. And in this case, the coach benched, the coach is directly acting on him. So you wouldn't say the coach benched he. Mom was really happy when he brought home the report card. Now, this one comes in the middle of the sentence, so you have to be careful, right? So mom was really happy when he brought. So this is the subject and the verb. So we have to go with he. You can't say him brought, right? Him is an object. We don't go with that. And then finally, my dad was excited because my brother and I won the race. Now let's erase my brother. That's really easy to do. And then you say, would you say I won the race or me won the race? Well, if you're older than 2 years old, you're not going to say me won the race. You say I won the race because that's the subject, the verb. You go from there. Look, we're going to keep coming back to pronoun case. I know it's a little bit complex, but let's just take it in bite-sized chunks. Okay. Again, you have subjects. Those are I, you, he, she, we, they. And you have objects. Those are me, you, us, him, her, them. All right. And we're going to keep getting after it. The subjects are always attached to the verbs, and the objects are attached to prepositions or the direct object of the action. Either way, we'll get there.